So don't look. I'm Jupiter in the eighth house. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. You ain't nothing getting past me. I know I don't talk a lot. I'm not expressive. I'm an air sign, so I'll be in the back. You know what I'm saying? But I'll be chilling, observing and stuff. But you know, I'm one of the ones. So you got to understand that. Like, don't like my family really been through this shit, this Indian Holocaust shit. Like, I'm your ancestor. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got more. Like, you get what I'm saying? So it's just like, don't do it. Like, don't throw stones and hide your hand and stuff like that. And then play victim when you get called out and shit like that. Because, like I was saying, if my last live, if I can use my emotional intelligence to point that you're taking shots at me specifically based upon something I just expressed or put out or something like that, whatever, and I don't know, I don't see nobody else doing that or whatever, but you're making it a general thing, like, you know, this is what a group of people are doing or something like that, but you're trying to make a joke out of it and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. And try to put it in some like, you know, motherfuckers is um motherfuckers just following trends and shit like that, or put it in a space where other people can that know we know the same people that can look at it like that, like I'm following trends or something like that, or you know, which that ain't never been. Why? Like, what would you do that for? First of all, if you fuck with a nigga, if you fuck with a person, why is you subtweeting them? That's weird and offended. That's like step one. Like, if I fuck with somebody, I'm not finna sit around throwing shade on them. I'm not finna sit around subtweeting them. I'm not finna. You know what I'm saying? That's weird. And don't use Dolo the Pilot Man as an excuse to why you think you can do that. What worked for another individual don't work for you. I ain't never heard in real life anybody around a group of people that just because they express themselves or something like that, and with their expressing, they think they the brightest thing in the world, but they're expressing their feelings and shit like that, because everything is subjective. You know what I'm saying? Unless we use logic against logic, and you know what I'm saying? That's when we get into like debates and stuff like that. But whatever. But, you know, everything is pretty much, you know, subjective in a sense. So don't throw, so don't try to put, you know, throw your opinions off as facts and stuff like that. That's like ignorant shit. That's like kid shit. That's like thought, like being in a thought without a feeling. That's why I'm saying y'all lack feminine energy. Because if you in your thoughts too much, you don't have no, you can't read the room or nothing. Like you're too much in your ego. So you're not feeling around and things, or you don't have no sense of, you know, awareness where, you know, of spiritual. I'm not saying like, see, this is the part too. It's like y'all putting it in a space where it's like, hold on, let me grab this real quick and we gonna chop it up. What's up, bro? Let me get that. Let me get that. We get the blue game. Gonna get this straight real quick. $4. Taxes. Damn. What it is and shit. Appreciate it. You know, my bad, I had to grab that. But you know, don't throw stones, right? Because what you doing when you subtweeting, right? Or just making general statement. You doing if the shoe fits, right? So if you doing if the shoe fits, right, and another person do that back to you, but you expose yourself as the person that is, I guess, overly bothered at the moment or something like that, motherfucker, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, at that point, we playing the same game. I'm playing the if the shoe fits game. You playing the if the shoe fits game. So you know what I'm saying? That's my only right as a spirit to if I feel like somebody doing some if the shoe fits shit with me, I can do some if the shoe fits with you. You don't get to do some if the shoe fits with a bunch of other people, and I mean whoever, and then you know what I'm saying, try to put it in some position like, you know what I'm saying, you should be should be able to express yourself without nobody feeling no way, unless that don't make sense. And no, you're not finna be able to do that in real life around a group of people. You know what I'm saying? Somebody gonna have an opinion. Somebody gonna have a reaction. Somebody gonna have a, you know what I'm saying? So it ain't about, that's in general. It's about knowing how to come to people better. You know what I'm saying? And knowing how to peep game. And this one, when we get to that, the grandma knowledge of, you play with fire, you get burned. And shit like that. Why y'all think y'all grandma said that? You know what I'm saying? Because she learned something and stuff like that. So it all goes to the space of, if you play with motherfucking fire, you get motherfucking burned. So, you know, if you in your thought and you just happy and you going on to touch up that stove, you ain't thinking like, damn, this is a fire sign. Or this you know what I'm saying? Or this is a all signs too, but this is a fire sign. You know, this is a water sign. This is an earth sign. This is a, if you're not thinking like that, you know what I'm saying, and shit like that, and you're not having no emotional awareness. So you gotta gain emotional intelligence and shit, aka the reading the room energies and shit like that. And if you don't get no fuck, then go for it. But the moment you get resistance and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? What you always do is never fit the shoe. You know what I'm saying? Never fit the shoe, and if the shoe don't fit you and shit like that, because the tweet that I made, far as like, you know what I'm saying, the shoe fits was, if I got any secret haters, you know what I'm saying, because I'm speculating, because why would I have to speculate? You giving me right to speculate. You made something, you made a statement, right? I'm looking at what I just presented, and you commented on something that's relevant, that's to my situation. So I'm gonna look at that like, okay, why you got something to say about that, especially, you know what I'm saying, if we kind of semi cool or something like that. So I'm gonna look at it like that. So once I look at it like that, and I'm like, wait, I don't want to think this motherfucker hating on me. Like, I don't wake up thinking like, oh, this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, or motherfuckers intimidated by my energy. I don't get up and just want to think that shit. But once I start seeing that shit, I'm like, okay, I have to test the waters. So I gotta do some if the shoe fits energy next. You know what I'm saying? Let me put this. Yeah, so I gotta do some if the shoe fits energy next. You feel me? So now that I'm doing the if the shoe fits energy and shit like that, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, and I'm getting responded, and people call me, because look, I ain't attached to nothing emotionally. I'm an Aquarius, so you take everything I do on the internet, you know what I'm saying, as me having fun, and me testing. Like, I'm a scientist, or like I'm a scientist, so I'm a psyop people all the time and stuff like that. So I'll be seeing how people react and respond and stuff, just like motherfuckers want to see how I react and respond. So it ain't nothing personal. I don't got nothing personal towards nobody. I don't hate nobody, you know what I'm saying? I actually thought, you know what I'm saying, he was a little cool and stuff like that, but shit, I ain't, you know what I'm saying? It's, look, what the fuck? Like, it don't make me shit, you know what I'm saying? Timeline got saged. Timeline got saged. A lot of people's here just tired of hearing that crying shit. You know what I'm saying? As far as my concern, because if you not substantiated, you know what I'm saying, on that shit, or doing something in the world where, you know what I'm saying, females and shit is attracted to it and stuff, that ain't really nothing about nothing. You know what I'm saying? You just too, but it makes sense though. You know what I'm saying? You two in a thought, so you two in your own thought. So you're not aware there's other elements around you and stuff like that. And everybody got their own element. And what your element and your sign, that's what you comfortable with. So if you a fire sign and shit like that, you get comfortable about how you seen. Anybody motherfucker try to take how you seen out of context and try to put you in somebody, I don't care, you attack it. You know, I let motherfuckers know my fire like this. No, my air like this. No, my water like this. You know? So this is when it gets to the grandma knowledge of, you know, you play with fire, you get burned. You know what I'm saying? You play with water, you get drowned. Okay, you lose. You know, even if you do that with a actual water sign. Let's say you're dealing with a water sign, right? And a water sign, you know, you like them or whatever, but you know, you're not really showing interest for real, like real emotional interest. They gonna pick up on that. They gonna pick up on that and shit like that. And what they gonna do is manipulate you and shit like that. And you gonna be they gonna put you in some energy where you feel connected to whatever you think you is, and they gonna drain you from whatever the fuck you thought you was into. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you earth sign and shit like that, you play with earth. I mean, or if you're dealing with the earth, you play with earth, you get motherfucking crushed and shit like that. The moment you play with earth and shit, you know what I'm saying? This is like, you know, motherfucker, it always happen. It just like it. Everything in the physical is a representation of something in the spiritual. So all the tragic um, accidents we see with these elements, you know, fire, you getting burnt alive and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You was probably in that energy too much before it actually happened. You know what I'm saying? Probably a lot of arguments, probably a lot of transformation, probably a lot of, you know what I'm saying? You play with air, you get, you know, fucking suffocated. You probably was in that. You was probably doing too much talking and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? The motherfucker, you know, air put you in your place or something like that, or air. You know what I'm saying? You play with air, you get suffocated and shit like that. So you know that's hold your breath and see that space. What I bet your body start losing motherfucking strength and shit like that. AKA that's in the esoteric realm. You play with air, you get you suffocate. So an air sign will put you in a space where whatever you was sure about with your physical and using your physical as the ritual and spell, whatever they put you in and shit like that, they made you lose your strength in that thought. So you gotta like ghost the situation, or you gotta kind of like run and avoid. You can't use actual air and stuff like that, aka, you know what I'm saying, the actual air of the situation. You actually ran into the actual air of the situation, which was the actual intelligence, and it made you can't argue against it. So you're not going to be able to argue against it, aka, you know what I'm saying, that air don't like to be seen. You know, air don't like to be seen. You feel me? So so it's gonna be like you was fighting nothing, and that's just gonna be like, you know, you suffocating, or you don't have the right thought to power that physical vessel in that space anymore, type shit. You know what I'm saying? And then when it gets to motherfucking like I said, fire. You know what I'm saying? You play with fire, you get burned. We all see that tragic accident happen too. You know what I'm saying? To turn another skin, or you know what I'm saying, to burn. You know what I'm saying? So that transforms your physical existence and tarnishes, you know what I'm saying, whatever thought you was in before then, to remind you not to do that no more. You know what I'm saying? So it tarnishes it and shit like that. It transforms it and stuff like that. Or even if you play with a fire sign or something like that, you know what I'm saying, they always gonna put you in some situation where, you know, they got you on a high horse and shit like that, but it was just a flame for a moment. Okay, that's when you got burned. Your feelings hurt now. You get what I'm saying? So it go like that. And like I said, earth, you play with earth and you crushed. You know what I'm saying? You get crushed. So this is like, you know, your physical, aka the actual pain. You feeling pain in your actual physical and shit like that. Now you might not feel that with the mental aspect of dealing with like an earth sign. So this just would mean like it put you in a position like the physical action that you was in mentally before you started dealing with them, that esoterically gonna start to hurt mentally and stuff like that. So that's like the allegory of like you playing with the rock and you hit your stone. It's like, damn, why did I fucking do this shit? Why did I even fucking engage with them? That you know what I'm saying? You know, I feel like motherfucking like you gonna feel like an internal disgust or something. Like they get you. The earth signs do real good. Yeah, they do you real good. They'll make you feel like you motherfucking you should never started shit with them because it's just like emotionless and stuff. It just so you like, damn, am I here like all by my, like all by myself? So yeah, so we gotta get a hold on this. Like y'all gotta stop that shit, man. Y'all gotta stop doing that shit, or just stop it with me and shit. Like, I'm not no regular human. I'm not that. I ain't never like I'm not that. So y'all can't group me with that. So if you joke, if you why would you joke with a group of humans with a person that ain't human like that? You know what I'm saying? Why would you see? That's what I'm saying. It ain't no respect. Like if I see something and I'm saying I supposedly fuck with a person or whatever and whatever, out of respect, if I want to be in the future on a one-on-one level with this individual or whatever and shit like that, yeah, if it's something I feel like that's gonna help them grow as far as a teaching, I'm gonna put that out whether they like it or not. But throwing little petty shots and shit like that and doing little goofy shit, that shit that in the hood you get smacked for that. You feel me? You get smacked for that. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not gonna be able to just get to go over it. Nobody give a fuck about you. You know what I'm saying? So you got to build a rapport. You know what I'm saying, with people and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Nobody got to give a fuck about giving you grace either. You know what I'm saying? Just like you ain't got to give a fuck about giving me grace. Why would I appreciate somebody that's not fucking giving me grace or whatever, and they don't think I got my own mind and I can't say what the fuck I want to say when I want to troll and why I want to do shit too. You know what I'm saying? And first of all, if we strong spirits, we not even it's a teachable lesson. So it's not to the actual spirit in general and shit like that. It ain't got nothing to do with that. But it's to reveal whatever is hidden in the motherfucking dark. You know what I'm saying? So when we revealing what's hidden in the dark and shit like that, it's all about pulling out a character and because you can't really point to a spirit, because if you do point to a person and say, hey, you talking about me or some shit like that, or you know what I'm saying, then they can play hide your hand games for real good and stuff like that. So you want to see if a motherfucker is, you know what I'm saying, doing, you know what I'm saying, motherfucking subbing you and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You do your game too. Sell their ass back. You know what I'm saying? Or throw some shit out there too and see how shit get. And then once you start seeing the river flow and shit, and that motherfucker is on that motherfucking boat that you motherfucking controlling with the wave and shit like that, man, start throwing arrows and shit at that bitch and shit like that, like the Indians did, and start shooting that bitch. And I bet you they'll stop now and shit like that. Fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I ain't got no heat with nobody. I ain't got no smoke for nobody. I fuck with everybody. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got it. But don't try to get me to not use my intelligence. Like that's dumb. Like you want me to not think you subbing me, but I didn't pull it out of you to confirm that that's what you was doing. Like that don't make no sense. Like that's what I'm saying. Like who the fuck you think you is? Like like fuck that. And that's why it's always good to remind a spirit, because spirits be like doing something. They always try to do some spooky online shit, like whatever they're saying is online so big and bad and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. Or you know what I'm saying, you supposed to be intimidated. Man, like don't direct no energy towards me though. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that shit when you see my wave coming. You know what I'm saying? When you see like wait, I'm saying real shit. Wait. Then you good. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just the Indian way. Like we really, that peace and love shit is what we about. You know what I'm saying? So And especially this the weird shit I don't like too. It's like, how you gonna call somebody out and y'all fuck with the same individual and shit, and you calling them about, don't everybody motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, motherfucking support the cause and shit, you know what I'm saying? So it wasn't about me reacting to the motherfucking situation and shit like that, and um and overreacting to the, like, you was trying to put me into some type of overreaction. I don't have to. I don't. There's no reason for me to overreact. Everything is a psyop to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't be attached to the body. So you think just because I just like motherfuckers know how to create characters, I know how to do that shit too. I was I be a whole little operation going together. My day was great. You feel me? I feel good. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with nothing. You know what I'm saying? Just motherfuckers separating themselves in some way. But yeah, man. So it's just like we just gotta stop silly shit, bro. It's like silly, man. It's just like silly and stuff like that. That's why I don't. That's why I'm not quick to connect with y'all and stuff like that. And I'll be glad I don't do that shit and stuff like that. But I'm not finna be secretly subbing somebody that I'm claiming I sort of fuck with. That's lame. That's lame behavior. That's lame behavior. If you got something with me to say it personally, and don't make me expose you, I will. I got this. You showed me you didn't fuck with me based upon them last actions you pulled when, you know what I'm saying, when you made it known, basically, and shit like that. I don't have no problem with you. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no problem with you. So it's like, I don't know what's wrong. Like, for the most part, I was just receiving some energy, and I was like, is this hating energy? So I called it out. You know what I'm saying? And then once I called it out, then it went, and then I saw it was ripples in that motherfucking of lake effect or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I saw that's what it was, and motherfuckers was, you know what I'm saying, looking for something and shit like that. Okay, you get what you asked for. You know what I'm saying? You play with air, you suffocate. You real shit. You know what I'm saying? Get your ass out the way. You know what I'm saying? Like, get off your high horse. Not that hard. Like, you know what I'm saying? And like, I don't want to. I don't look at. I didn't. I don't. That's not my premise. You know what I'm saying? I don't look at people like. You know what I'm saying? It's in that way, or some type of competition or like challenge. Like, I'm cool with everybody. Everybody I work with ain't. You ain't had no problems or whatever. You know what I'm saying? If it was, it get handled, and it's about some real life shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfucker, I show respect to everybody. I don't be on nobody. So for a motherfucker to come around and act like they ain't gotta show me no respect, motherfucker, you got another motherfucking thing coming or asked or something about. Like, fuck you. Who the fuck is you? You know what I'm saying? You can be in your head about what your shit doing or something like that until it's moving fucking, and women and shit like that, and motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, people in your community and shit, like, okay, we want to see that. We want to see what it's doing around for your family. We want to see what's doing around for that and shit like that. Just get offline unless you know what I'm saying, unless your shit is substantial, and like, I don't, like, stop being in y'all ego so much. I'm not even shit. You know what I'm saying? So what is niggas hating on me for? Shit like that. So it's just weird. I don't do that shit. I'm not an internet guy. I got a daughter. You know what I'm saying? I got a motherfucking son. You know what I'm saying? I got a motherfucking partner I've been with for 10 years, nigga. I'm very well rounded. You know what I'm saying? This is just a piece of me. Y'all don't know me like that. For y'all to be subtweeting about me or whatever and throwing rocks and hiding your hand and acting, then try to preach or create some preacher energy around it, like it's like what you doing is for the greater good or whatever. No, what you doing is, you don't know me and you finna get your ass smacked. You know what I'm saying? Don't put me in, don't do that. That's what it is. That's what you're doing. Like, no, you're not teaching shit. I don't know. You ain't taught shit I don't know already. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate that you be on the shit, but like, you don't know me like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Fuck you. And not get out of your head about whatever you doing and shit like that. Stop comparing. Many niggas play different roles. Everybody ain't got to do the same shit you doing. everybody ain't got to do the same shit you doing. So you online screening about what people ain't doing. That shit don't help no cause. And that's why, like I said, niggas don't be having females around them because you don't. If you got a female around you, you don't got time to do that all day. You know what I'm saying? I need to talk to more females and stuff because that matters too. Getting coochie matters too. Real shit. If you a man, you know what I'm saying? Because you gotta have a and you just gotta have emotional intelligence. Don't not having emotional intelligence is subtweeting somebody and expecting them to take it your way or some shit like that. That's dumb. That nobody like who the fuck is you? Like, you know what I'm saying? Real shit. Like, who the fuck is you? And shit. So yeah. That's all, man. So with a lot going on, you know what I'm saying? In the motherfucking spiritual spheres of things. Shout out to everybody that's in the live and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's all good, but like, yeah, I don't like how people be trying to paint this character or narrative out of me. Like, I just be like, I'm just like some guy that's like, no, I have my motherfucking energy for a reason. Like, if you intimidated by what I do, I don't even be saying nothing about it. But I ain't never took no shot at dude or nothing like that. Like, I don't, like, I never did that. Like, I never even try to make a joke. Like, so it's just weird, like, when you do that and niggas and then, you know what I'm saying, put in a little work or something like that, and I ain't never did that to you and shit like that. And shit, what the fuck I'm gonna fucking respect you for? You know what I'm saying? I don't owe you friendship or nothing like that at that point. You feel me? I don't owe you shit. And I know you don't owe me shit, so at that point, we just not gonna owe each other shit. So it is what it is. But guess what? If you try to size me up and shit like that and put me into some box and shit like that, okay, guess what? Motherfucker, you get what you give. Like, it's just that simple. Like, motherfucker try to throw rocks and have to, oh, this person doing too much. Oh, this person saw. Oh, no, bitch. Check your motherfucking energy before you get slapped esoterically, and don't let it manifest the physical. The fuck, nigga? I'm from fucking Chicago, nigga. Niggas be getting motherfucking whack for shit. Ain't nothing productive and shit like that. That's how you meet the negative side of element. You be into your own thought and shit like that until it gotta affect you. You know what I'm saying? Until you have to do a physical action so it hurts you. You know what I'm saying? You be in your own thought. So, but and it's also an allegory of being too logical about a feeling. You know what I'm saying? So you trying to be too logical about a feeling. You think it's logic, but it's actual feeling. So this is how you meet the other side of the negative end or the feminine side of an element where it affect more of the body and shit like that. AKA you when you was playing with fire and shit like that, before you were actually playing with fire, you was into just being wild and being chaotic and being, you know what I'm saying, to you meet that motherfucking burn that manifests as, you know what I'm saying, it tarnishing you or something like that. So you got to know who to do that with and not. You can do that with some people. You can't do that with everybody. You feel me? You can do that with some people. You can't do that with everybody, though. You can't do that with Sita. I'm saying real shit. You know what I'm saying? So don't try to do no fucking manipulative energies. Throw rock, hide your hand, and try to flip it. Oh, nigga, you was talking shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even, I just genuinely suggest that. I got a lot of haters. There's so many motherfuckers that hate on me and shit like that secretly and shit like that. So I could have been talking to anybody, but because you made yourself aware, okay, you made me know that was you. Now I know who it was. Now I know who was giving me more of that energy than not. Yeah. So it be that simple. It be that simple. I don't play that. I didn't have a couple spirits do that to me. Like it's just weird. Like why y'all? Why? Like I had a couple spirits do that. Like, subtweet me or some shit like that for no reason. And I thought we was like kind of fucking cool and shit like that. And they always find their way to subtweet me. And this ain't nobody in real life that like I be like with in real life. Like people don't even do that like that in your real life. You be connected with. That's it's always some internet shit. But you know what I'm saying? Have people like subtweet me or some shit like that. And it's like that's some. First of all, it ain't nothing wrong with doing that shit, but know the time and place. Know the right energy. Know the time and place. Play with fire, you get burned. Play with air, you suffocate. Play with earth, it hurts you physically. I mean, you get crushed. My bad. Then you play with water, you drown and stuff. Don't ever think you're just gonna be able to express something and people not take offense of it, especially when it's logical that I can take offense to it. Like it's not like it's not logical that I couldn't take offense to some shit or see if somebody like why somebody commenting on what I do in some like weird joking, you know what I'm saying, manner to make it look like I'm just a follower among others. No, yeah, bitch, please. Then gonna try to be like some. Oh, I ain't even talking like dude. Like every spirit know what they doing. That's why that bitch fled. Fuck out of here and shit like that. Like don't do that. That's bitch shit. You getting losing my respect. I did have a little respect, but I ain't having no more and shit like that. For no like for like for like I ain't having no respect. Like that's just some bitch shit, nigga. Fuck is you doing? Nigga. If I see something or whatever, nigga, we live in an age of algorithm. If I see something, nigga, I know if well, that's always we doing something spiritual. What everything that is done in the physical is a representative of something done in spiritual. So if I see somebody trying to create an algorithm, you know what I'm saying, for me, that's like you thinking of something, then motherfucking some algorithm pop up and suggest what you is. And shit like that. You're gonna be like, man, turn this shit the fuck off. And shit like that. Now I ain't have to do that in no physical. I ain't have to point to nobody. Y'all still don't know who I'm talking about. And shit like that. But they gonna handle themselves. I ain't got shit to do with whatever they lost in and shit like that. Then try to throw they rock and hide their hands and shit like that. No, nigga. Know how to motherfucking have some emotional intelligence and relate and know what the fuck is going on. Nigga, that's just too much of a coincidence. Now what, bitch? Too much. And niggas been wanting that. So if now what? Now that is that the thing? Now that's what the thing. No, no, you don't have more knowledge than me. No, you don't have more angles than me. No, you not more wittier than me. No, you not more funny. That's the thing. So now we got to play off insecurities now. Cause I wasn't trying to think that's what it was and shit like that and all the little power trips and shit on the internet and shit. Like I wasn't trying to think that's what it was. I don't be in that energy. That's something you be in. So that is you going to attract experiences where you motherfucking get shown you not that. You not the brightest star. Sit the fuck down. Lame. Uh, Now it's about let's get into the principle. When I was in the energy of expressing what the fuck was going on, it's for the fight. You know what I'm saying? It's for the fight. It's for to actually and I'm a respectable spirit. So it ain't and that's why I get treated like one. Yes, by y'all motherfucking leader. But it's about the fight. You know what I'm saying? So if a motherfucker that's on your team that's fighting the shit, you know how hard it is to motherfucking be amongst. I'm amongst celebrities. Motherfucking celebrities follow my page. I don't just got 20 followers. I don't just got 20 random followers from whatever the fuck. Nigga, people in business follow my page. People in motherfucking real life follow my page. People, everybody follow my motherfucking page. So I got my pressures is way more than whatever the fuck little percentage from small town the fuck you is. You know what I'm saying? So me claiming some shit, nigga, it's for the fight. You know what I'm saying? It's for that. You know what I'm saying? And it should be treated as such, not as no fucking joke. Nigga, you know motherfuckers know how hard it is to call out this shit. Christianity, all this shit, nigga. All of this shit, nigga. This ain't no fucking easy walk in the park, nigga. Then you got a nigga that got the nerve to be fucking joking and shit like that and trying to group me in and shit like that with some motherfucking people that's like that's weird. That's weirdo. That's weirdo shit. That's weirdo shit. Just to try to do some weak ass magic to make it seem like I'm being overreactive and shit. No, I'm not, nigga. I'm psyoping just like you. Fuck, nigga. I'm here smiling and shit too. Get the fuck out of here, like nigga. I ain't taking shit. I ain't taking shit seriously either. I'm just motherfucking bringing the dark to light, nigga, without having to point a motherfucking finger. And I still ain't got no motherfucking inboxes. So niggas don't want to. And I knew I was gonna play off that. I play off all my energy. You know what I'm saying? I ain't want to look. You can get your ass whooped though, for real. But my intent, I'm not on that. I'm not on no fight. It's just to remind you that you got a body, and get off your high horse. When you point to the body, hey, I whoop your ass. It take people to reality. It get them off their high horse. It bring them down of whatever type of spooky magic they think they doing. And it be like that. Well, man, why he go? Why he say that? Why what I'm doing? You know what I'm saying? Make you check yourself a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, well, you know what I'm saying? Why he going so hard? It come out like that. You know what I'm saying? Don't like cut it out. Cut it out. Like I don't want to. Like cut it out. That's what I'm saying. I'm not. I don't. But I guess it's not. I'm not living for that. Like I see everything as an add. You know, I got the Indian mind. Like I see everything as adding on. So it's just like why niggas got a problem. You know what I'm saying when I do some shit. You know what I'm saying? Why y'all got a problem when I speak up and claim too. So it just seemed like some jealous or hating nigga shit. It is no other explanation. There's no other explanation. Like why? Like for what? I ain't never showed you no hate energy. Point to it. Go to it. Show me. Okay, you suffocated. You in the airspace of being suffocated right now because you don't got no idea or thought or nothing of why you hating them. You know what I'm saying? You can't really point to it. And yet I can make logical sense of okay, I just did this action and you had something to say about some action I did. And if I use my logical mind, I can make sense of that could likely be towards me, so I have the right to likely psyop your ass back. The fuck? Victim ass motherfucker. Like, and just get off the internet. Like, it's like you just doing like you scaring. It's we gotta like you scaring the hoes. Like you I don't want to treat y'all, but y'all it's like y'all put me in that position. So it's like you scaring the hoes. Like you gotta read the room, have emotional intelligence. All right, man, I'm off this, man.